said that they are going to join, but they have not joined. And in girls, there are 12 girls, so they are going to join, but they have not joined. But let us move on. You can join in between also. Now, before we start haloalkane halorine, let us look at the mass distribution in the last 10 board papers. Okay. Now, there are certain sections in the NCERT, that is 6.1, 6.2, 6.3, 6.4, 6.5, 6.6, 6.7, 6.8. And from here, you can easily see that 6.7 is the section from which you have been asked most of the questions. And what is the 6.7? That is the chemical properties. In your notes, it will be chemical properties of haloalkane halorine. In your textbook, it will be named as chemical reactions. Now, you should also, do you have your NCERT and class notes with you guys? Yes or no? Can you please tell me?
Yes, sir. I have the class note.
Class note. आप लोग please NCERT भी रखिए साथ में, है ना? So that you can take which of the portions are more important. ठीक है? मतलब which you cannot leave if you are preparing for a chapter. If you are saying that I am going to do haloalkane halorine, तो वहां पे आपको ज्यादा फोकस करना, वहां से एक भी सवाल ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that you are not able to do. All the questions from those topics which are important, you should be able to do those. ठीक है? No. Class 12. But the first topic, this is what classification. है ना? Second topic क्या है आपके पास NCERT में? That is nomenclature. Naming. And 6.3, that is nature of CX bond. है ना? यहाँ से कोई भी सवाल नहीं आया. There is no questions from here. Then 6.4, method of preparation. No. From method of preparation, then you go. Then you have 6.5. This is method of preparation of haloalkane. RX. 6.5 is the method of preparation of haloarine. 6.6 is physical properties. 6.7 is chemical properties. And 6.8 is polyhalogen compounds. So you can see that polyhalogen compounds भी आपके पास ज़्यादा सवाल नहीं आए. And like my notes are also like this. You will not see any topic in the notes from the CX. You will not see any topic from the notes and from the polyhalogen compounds also. So the way my notes are there, whatever is there in your notebook, it is according to the previous question paper only. ठीक है? Even the NCERT is the book that has been suggested by CBSE, but CBSE also it does not follow complete NCERT. वहां से वो सवाल ही नहीं देते हैं कुछ, है ना? And also those topics are not very important for the next topics also. There are certain topics which are important. For example, nomenclature is important. In order to do conversions and everything, you have to know what is nomenclature, how to do structure, to name to structure, those things. ठीक है? चलिए. So I will be showing this analysis in all the chapters. Should I keep it here? Let me keep it here only. Now you can see that polyhalogen compounds, you don't need to रिवाइज इन द सेंस दैट आप एग्जाम से एक दिन पहले पॉलीजेनिक कंपाउंड्स के बारे में पढ़ लीजिए, उसके बारे में जो छोटा मोटा नोट्स है उसको पढ़ लीजिए, ठीक है। यूट्यूब से कोई वीडियो देख लीजिए, पॉलीजेनिक कंपाउंड एक बार सुन लीजिए, दैट्स इट फॉर यू. You don't have to make serious notes about polyhalogen compound. This is used for that. This is used for that. Just on the basis of return on investment, the time you're spending on polyhalogen compounds, and how many questions are coming from there. Okay. You should not leave any topic. I agree with that. But how much time
Sir,
you're investing, that should be proportional to the marks that is asked in the examination. Yes, Fia?
sir, actually for D and F block, you are teaching in the class also, you're giving the notes also, and you're saying us to also prepare notes separately, sir. But
Yes.
why only for D and F block?
Because DNF block is a chapter from which they can ask questions from inside the text also, like very learning, factual type of questions
So
can
in
also.
that only your notes is not enough, sir.
In DNF block, I would suggest that you read it thoroughly. Okay? Because see, for haloalkene, halorine, alcohol, see, there are certain reactions that are in haloalkene, halorine. Those are some of the reactions are again repeated in alcohols. Some of the reactions of alcohol is again repeated in aldehyde and ketones. So if you have not done something very, I mean, you have not attentive in the classes for alcohol phenol, तो आपको aldehyde ketone वापस से मिलेगा दोबारा. But in DNF block, it is singular chapter, and that singular chapter, it has many Y type of questions. So it is better that you go through NCERT completely. You read the NCERT completely. Okay? Make sense? Even though my notes will be enough for you, 80% of the questions of DNF block, 90% of the questions from DNF block will be from the notes itself. You don't have to worry. But again, I will suggest that read it. If they ask you some factual question, na, for example, there was a question on what is mixed metal. Now, mixed metal, it is an alloy. Now, there is no logical reasoning on how would someone know what is mixed metal until unless they have read it. Correct. So that is one of the topics. That is one of the questions that was been asked. Similarly, if they ask you what is the electronic configuration of a certain element of, let us suppose, F block elements. Okay. So I don't really suggest you guys to remember all the F block elements electronic configuration. But anyhow, they can also ask, like, there are 14 elements and they have some, what I can say, exceptions also. So I will not suggest that you spend too much time, but read it once. कुछ याद रहेगा तो फिर आप वहां से कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. चलिए. And let us, I will not be talking about the other chapters today. Right now, I will be talking only about haloalkane, halorine. If you have questions, आप please हमको message में पूछ लीजिए. ठीक है. Now, moving on, I will be doing questions only. ठीक है. Theory part जो है, theory part में अगर आप लोग की doubts हैं, तो regular classes में आप regular classes जो होती है ना आपकी, जैसे जिसका Monday और Wednesday होता है, if you're having Tuesday, Thursday, those regular classes are still on. I will be there, but you need to message me. ठीक है. There is only one batch in which chapter is the syllabus is over, but in other batches also, when the syllabus is going to be completed, after that also those batch timings will be available for you, and you can write to me, sir, I want to study this topic today, and I will do those classes. If there is no one there and no one is asking me any doubts, okay, then those classes will not be there. I will not be teaching them. इस revision classes में we will be doing only questions. ठीक है. No theory part. So theory आपके पास notes में है. You read the notes. Theory is there in the recorded lectures. You attend the theory, and here we will see how to approach the questions, how to write the answers. That's all. This is only focused on writing answers. How to write the answer, how to approach the questions. ठीक है. चलिए. Moving on. Let us start with the first topic, and let us see some questions that has been asked in the previous year. And all the questions that we'll be doing will be from the PYQs only. ठीक है. No other questions, only from the PYQs. Starting with MCQs. The first topic, that is classification से कुछ सवाल आए थे. So please attempt this. And you will send the answers in the chat. Which of the following halides contain sp2x bond? That means sp2 halogen bond.
Sir, so no need to write this.
I mean, you will first of all answer me. If you have time, you can write it, and then I will share this notes, this whole thing in the chat, group chat. ठीक है. So questions आपको लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Okay, I've got some answers. I've got only 3 answers. Why? ठीक है, I've got some more answers. हाँ, correct. मोहम्मद तारिक. Yes, Tarik, that is correct. Your sp2 is double bond. ठीक है, चलिए. Moving on. I will be also putting up timers now because how much time should I give to 1 marks questions? So what is see sp2 carbon? That means this should be carbon atom which is having a halogen, and this carbon atom should have a double bond. ठीक है. This carbon atom will be sp2. Now allyl halide, it is what allyl halide is. What allyl halide होता है आपके पास? Carbon double bond carbon. This carbon is then attached to a sp3 carbon, and this carbon is then attached to a halogen atom. What is benzyl halide? Benzyl halide has a benzene ring which is having a carbon atom. Then this is attached to halogen. So here also it is sp3. In alkyl halide, what do we have? We have carbon which is attached to halogen, and this carbon is sp3. So there is only vinyl halide, which is what? Carbon double bond carbon which is further bonded to halogen. So this is vinyl halide. Fine. Now, next question, please see. I will write AB here. This is again now. See, this exact question can be asked in the examination because MCQs are part of your question. But this, for example, this one. These questions will not be asked. Why? Because 1 marks question are not be asked, but this type of questions may be asked, right? So I will give you just guys A and B आप कर लीजिए यहाँ पे. These are A and the others are B. ठीक है, all of these are B. So out of A and B, which is an example of allylic halide, so I will give you how to write the answer in the chat. You will write 2. हाँ नहीं ऐसे सिर्फ A B मत कीजिए. 2A. ठीक है. And then 3 के लिए क्या होगा? And then what will be the answer for the 4th one? Yes. Anyone asking something?
If I can scroll up the last MCQ.
See, I will be sending this like what I say, the page, this whole page in the group chat. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the questions.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Fia. Okay. Okay, Fia, you have answered allylic, vinylic, and benzylic. I'm waiting for others. Fia, you can also check the answers using your notebook, है ना? I'm waiting for others. Okay, Ram. ठीक है, Amna has answered few. Deborah has answered. This is being recorded, right? Okay, guys are answering. हाँ, 2 का तो हमने आंसर कर दिया. Don't need to answer for 2. Answer for 3 and 4. 1 है कहाँ रबा? 1 कहाँ है? हाँ, 1 तो है ही नहीं. तो इतने अच्छे से लिखा हुआ हमने. 3 और 4 का आंसर करना है आपको. Got it, रबा?
Okay, sir.
हाँ, ठीक है, जल्दी कीजिए. जल्दी guys, 10 more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 6. 8 के बाद 6 है. 8 के बाद 7. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Check. Moving on. So see. I'll just enlarge this so that इसका notes बनाए. Now let's see here. The carbon atom which is attached to halogen, this is sp3. Now this sp3 is further attached to sp2. sp2, sp3 or halogen. That means it is what? This is allylic. The A is allylic. Now if I look at this one, Then here we have halogen, which is attached to sp2, and this is further attached to sp2. ठीक है ना? This is sp2. That means it is what? It is vinylic. ठीक है? So allylic कौन सा होगा? Allylic halide is A. ठीक है? This one. Now, out of this is which is vinylic. So this one is vinylic. Same structures है ना यहाँ पे, दोनों में same structures है. Now let us see the fourth one. In the fourth one, they're asking which of the following is an example of benzylic halide. ठीक है? So you'll have to see. Here we have the halide, and here we have the sp3 carbon. ठीक है? And then it is attached with benzene ring. Right? So this is what benzylic. This is benzylic. If I look at this one, then here we have halogen, which is attached with a sp3 carbon, which is further attached with a sp3 carbon. So this is 1 degree alkyl halide, right? 1 degree Rx. This is alkyl halide, just alkyl halide, not benzyl. Benzyl में क्या होना चाहिए? The sp3 carbon should have been attached with a phenyl group, a benzene. All of you got this? Sono, please tell me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
एक सेकंड, let me zoom. There are 4 questions यहाँ पे. Start with here. Write the impact name of this first compound. I will give you guys like 4 minutes, है ना? एक मार्क्स का सवाल है, सब में 1 मिनट जाना चाहिए, ज्यादा टाइम नहीं. You don't need to write the question, just write the answers. Question number डाल दीजिए so that you can refer it from the notes. Not more than 4 minutes. ठीक है? I'm just giving you guys 4 minutes. उसके बाद I will do the question. Okay, Shreya has answered for the impact naming. Iram and Shreya, they have same names. This Tarif is also answering the same thing. I hope this is correct. For 6, 7, 8, we will draw the bond line structure. That's it. And bond line structure को आप फिर आप send me on over WhatsApp. ठीक है? For 6, 7, 8, draw the bond line structure and send me on the WhatsApp. I suggest bond line structure because it takes less time. And once you are done with the bond line structure, तो वहाँ पे space बचेगा. Answer लिखने के लिए हम बता देंगे. How will you write the answer? आप bond line पहले बना दीजिए. In the examination, how you are going to write, वो हम भी बता देंगे आपको. Right now, you just send me the bond line structures. ठीक है, got some. No one has sent till now. Not much time left, guys. Send the answers for. No, Amna, your IUPAC naming is not right. Sophia has sent the answer for structure also. Okay. This is the sixth one. 1 bromo, 4 chloro, bute, 2 ene. So, Amna, did you answer for the previous? पहले आपने आंसर किया था कुछ? You answered for D, ठीक है. उसके बाद आपने आंसर किया है. But your answers are not right. Sidra, you have not answered anything till now. Okay, Tarif, looking at you. चलिए ठीक है, देखिए guys. See, for the first question, that is IUPAC naming. I don't know, मतलब, see, if you have attended my classes from the starting, then you will know that there is a way I use, that is SPUF, but most of the students will be not. चलिए फिर भी हम बता देते हैं. There is no functional group, that is why it will be ending with E, and then I will see whether there is unsaturation. So yes, there is an unsaturation, that is a double bond, so it will be En. And when I choose the parent chain, then it should contain the unsaturation, and if there is any functional group. Since there is no functional group, that parent chain should contain the double bond. So this will be my parent chain, which is having 4 carbon atoms. Now for 4 carbon atoms, we have the word that is bute. And now we are going to look, whatever remains is known as the substituent. We have a bromine remaining and we have a methyl remaining. So there are 2 things which are remaining. We have methyl as a substituent, and we have bromo as a substituent. So now the numbering, where should the numbering start from? Sure. Numbering में लोगों ने हाँ ठीक है. This will be numbering starts from the carbon atom which has the functional group. If no functional group, then it should start with that carbon which is nearest to the double bond. So numbering will start from here: 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, and 5 carbon. So the double bond is in the second carbon, so it will be 2 ene. The substituent methyl and bromo are in the fourth carbon, so it will be 4 and 4. When we write the names of substituent, we follow the alphabetical order. So we'll start with 4 bromo, 4 methyl, bute. No, bute नहीं होगा ना, 5 कार्बन एटम. My bad, guys. It will be pent. Sorry. This will be pent. Pent 2ene. Okay, so this will be the name. Now moving on to the structures. Okay, this is quite important, how to write structures from name, because generally आपको जो conversions वगैरह में structure से ही आप name से ही structure बनाना पड़ेगा. ठीक है. So when you are drawing the structure, you will start with the parent chain. You will identify the parent. So here we have bute. Bute is the parent. That means we'll have 6th question में आप इस तरह से लिखिएगा answer. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. It is saying 2-ene. So the second carbon will have a double bond. ठीक है, तो 1 2 3. देखिए फर्स्ट और सेकंड में डबल बॉन्ड नहीं होगा, because if you have something like this, then it will be but 1-ene. So you have made the but and the double bond. Then it is saying that you have first carbon is having bromo and the fourth carbon chloro. So first carbon में आपने लगा दिया क्या, bromo, and fourth carbon में आपने क्या लगा दिया, आपने लगा दिया chloro. That's it. Now, if you want to write the full structure, कि आपको लग रहा मार्क्स नहीं मिलेगा, you write this bond line structure first of all. उसके बाद you can write, if you have time remaining ना, आखिर में जब आप रीचेक कर रहे होंगे तो उसके बाद आप देख लीजिएगा, you have Br which is connected with, here we have carbon which will have 2 hydrogens which is connected with carbon. It has 3 bonds, that means 1 hydrogen, double bond CH, single bond CH2, single bond Cl. You can draw this directly also. I am not against anything, है ना? But bond line saves time. ठीक है, bond line saves really too much time. 7th में आपके पास कैसा स्ट्रक्चर होगा, देखिए 7th में here you will have 3 bromo 2 methyl prop. So first of all you will draw the prop and it is 1-ene. The first carbon atom will have a double bond, तो first और second के बीच में double bond हो गया, ठीक है. The lower carbon to higher carbon, ठीक है. If it is saying 2-ene, that means double bond will be between the second carbon and the third carbon. इन दोनों के बीच में double bond होगा. If it is saying 1-ene, then the double bond will be between the first carbon and double bond second carbon, ठीक है. It is saying 3 bromo 2 methyl. So in the third carbon I will add bromine, and the second carbon I will add 3 bromo 2 methyl CH3. Now this is my 3 bromo 2 methyl prop 1-ene. Then it is saying me to draw the structure of, जिसके लिए बना लेते हैं अगर, तो it will be Br. This carbon atom is having 2 bonds, that means 2 hydrogens are remaining bonded with this carbon atom. C, it is having 4 bonds, that means there will be no hydrogens remaining. We'll have CH3 double bond, and this carbon atom, it is having 2 bonds, that means there will be CH2. So this is the structure. Now draw the structure of 2 bromo pentene. Pent means 5 carbons, 1 2 3 4 5, and it is saying 2 bromo. The second carbon atom will have bromine group. So it will start from here, CH3, CH2, CH2, CH, and then CH3, and then you will have Br like this. Okay, so this is what 2 bromo pentene. Now moving on.
Sir, can you check my my answers, sir? Because I think I did everything ulta, like opposite way. Can you just check, sir, please?
Did you send me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right?
Yes, sir.
अभी आया है. Just now received it. First one is to correct, है ना? देखिए. Br, CH2, CH, double bond CH, ठीक है. Then you have Br. That's fine, ना? कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. I mean, if you are going to rotate this molecule does not change, right? है ना? आपने ऐसे लिखा है. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. So if you rotate it, it is, I mean, same चीज है. See,
Okay, sir.
ठीक है. Rotation does not leads to a change in the structure. Molecule change नहीं हो रहा है, बस वो rotate कर दिया आपने. That's fine. Everything is fine. No need to worry. आयशा, आमना बहुत लोगों ने भेजा है. आयशा, yours correct. Very good. आयशा, एक सेकेंड. 1 2 3 4. हाँ ठीक है. Very good. आमना ने स्टार्ट तो किया था BrCH2. हाँ, that makes sense. आमना ठीक है उतना. सिद्रा, डबल बॉन्ड CH2 CH3, 1 2 3 कार्बन, उसमें Br लगा हुआ है. ठीक है. That also makes sense. इरम, the 7th one is not right, ना इरम?
हाँ yes sir.
ठीक है, उसको ठीक कर लीजिएगा. ओके, सो अब देखिए यहाँ पे ना, अब आप लोग के पास क्या है, यू हैव, मतलब अब आपके पास मौका है कि कहाँ आपको दिक्कतें हो रही हैं. इवन दो दिक्कत इन द सेंस, इवन दो कंसेप्चुअली यू मे बी वेरी साउंड इन नॉमेनक्लेचर एंड एवरीथिंग, बट जब सवाल आता है तो वहां पे आपसे कुछ गलतियां हो जा रही हैं. ठीक है, सो यू ट्राई टू आइडेंटिफाई दोस. चलिए, दीज आर अ फ्यू मोर. अब इसमें से देखिए, आई विल नॉट बी नेमिंग ऑल ऑफ देम, ये आपके नोट्स में रहेगा, इसमें फिर कुछ होमवर्क हो जाएंगे, है ना। नॉमेनक्लेचर कितना सवाल कीजिएगा, ठीक है, ज्यादा सवाल करने की जरूरत नहीं है। टेल मी which one should I discuss? I think the second one I should discuss, right? And I think I should discuss this second one from here. The rest of them they seem fine. Makes sense? देखिए जरा एक बार। हाँ गाइस, क्या ख्याल है? ये तो फिर भी थोड़ा सा इजी है, इसको डिस्कस कर लेते हैं ना। दिस इज क्वाइट डिफिकल्ट, आई मीन सिर्फ सी और सीएल लगा हुआ है यहाँ पे, देयर इज नथिंग एल्स। सो व्हाट इट इज सेइंग, इट इज सेइंग दैट वी आर हैविंग CCl3 होल थ्राइस एंड देन CCl। पहले स्ट्रक्चर तो बन जाए, ठीक है। सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल नॉट मेक द ब्रैकेट वन, जो ये ब्रैकेट के बाहर है उसको बनाते हैं सबसे पहले, ठीक है। दिस इज अ रूल दैट यू शुड फॉलो, मेक वॉट एवर इज आउटसाइड ब्रैकेट। सो आउटसाइड ब्रैकेट वी हैव कार्बन विच इज हैविंग 1 chlorine. Now this carbon atom will be having 3 bonds. Now all of these are what? CCl3. This is also CCl3. This is also CCl3. ठीक है, यहाँ तक इस ऑफिस में गाइस।
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, अब इसको नाम कैसे करेंगे? See, this one compound, this whole one group, it is what? Trichloromethyl. Okay, this is trichloromethyl, which we can assume that it is as one group, and we can take these 3 carbon atoms, 1 carbon, 2 carbon, and 3 carbon. These 3 carbons as the main chain. So trichlorochloride, नहीं, it will not be trichlorochloride. ट्राइक्लोरोक्लोराइड का मतलब हो जाएगा टेट्राक्लोराइड, है ना, टेट्राक्लोरोकार्बन, टेट्राक्लोरोमीथेन हो जाएगा, बट दैट्स नॉट, ठीक है। सो विल टेक दिस एज ट्राइक्लोरोमीथाइल, और इसके बाद व्हाट वी कैन नेम इट एज, वी कैन नेम एज सेकेंड कार्बन में यू हैव ट्राइक्लोरोमीथाइल, and after that this is only the substituent. Then you have the substituent, like we have 3 chlorines here in the first carbon, and we have 1 chlorine in the second carbon, and then we have 3 chlorines in the third carbon. So iske liye I need some space. This is an unusual compound, है ना, एक ही बार पूछा गया, it's a weird compound. अगर किस तरह आ जाए ये सेम, तो फिर उसको इस तरह से नेम कर लीजिएगा. So you'll have a trichloromethyl, then you'll have 1,1,1. Then second में एक बार कार्बन, एक बार क्लोरीन है, then we have 3,3,3. There are 3 chlorines in the third carbon. So total number of chlorine is what? 7. So 1,1,1, 2, 3, 3, 3. हेप्टा होगा ना, because we have 7. हेप्टाक्लोरोप्रोपेन, ठीक है। Now for this second one, this will be named, दो तरीके से नेम कर सकते हैं आप इसको. This is one. Let's suppose this is the first carbon atom, this is the second carbon, this is the third. So ignite 1,3 dibromobenzene. Benzene, or you can name it as, these bromo positions are meta, so आप लिख सकते हैं M dibromobenzene. Both the answers are correct. No one is going to cut any marks for any of these. Yes, yes, tell me.
So I didn't get the second one.
Meta वाला?
No, ninth one.
Ninth one? Ninth वाले में देखिए, see, when you are going to choose the parent carbon chain, तो आपके पास एक कार्बन बच जाएगा. देखिए इसको हम ऐसे लिख सकते हैं, CCl3, C, which is having Cl, then CCl3, and here you are having CCl3. Now, however you choose the parent carbon chain, Let me just switch the view. If you're going to choose these three, okay, then these two will be substituent. Make sense?
Yes.
ठीक है, तो आपको ये समझ में आया that one of the CCl3 will be as a substituent. ठीक है ना? So that now this substituent will be named as what? Trichloromethane, because we have 3 chlorines and a carbon atom. तो 3 chlorine के लिए trichloro and 1 carbon के लिए methyl. So it will be trichloromethyl. And this trichloromethyl, it is in which carbon atom? It is in, it's number at 1, 2, 3. So it is in the second position. After that, each carbon atom के लिए देखिए, these chlorines are like this, ना? वो तो हमने CCl3 ऐसे लिखा हुआ है, but you know that it is like this. Cl, 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 Cl. So all of these are also substituent, na? Chlorines भी तो substituent ही है. When I'm saying this prop word, ना, this prop का मतलब तो सिर्फ और सिर्फ ये कार्बन एटम सारा considered. ठीक है? इसके बाद सारे के सारे तो substituent है. Now one of the substituent is trichloromethane. The other substituent is chlorine. And first carbon में कितने हैं? 3 तो 1,1,1 because 3 chlorines. Second में कितने chlorine है? There is only 1 chlorine, so 2 एक बार लिखा, फिर 3,3,3. The total number is heptachloropropane. Now it makes sense?
Yes.
ठीक है. Moving on. So we have seen nomenclature and everything. So now try this one. Let me switch the view now. Synthesis of alkyl chloride is best obtained from, ज़्यादा नहीं, 1 मिनट, ठीक है ना? 1 minute is more than enough for this question. 1 minute. Yes, very good. I've got all the correct answers till now. That is Schwarz reaction, है ना? Very good. Yes, Sophia also very good. सही है, बहुत बढ़िया. ठीक है. Now try this one. The following isomers of pentane will give 3 isomeric monochlorides on photochemical chlorination. Now this is an important, the topic भी important है ना? Free radical halogenation का how many monochloro compounds will we be getting? Again, 1 minute for this. You need to just identify how many different types of carbon atoms are there. तो कौन सा ऐसा कंपाउंड है जिसमें 3 different types के कार्बन एटम्स हैं? I'm getting some answer. Sorry. Yes, Tarif, that is correct. Very good. Yes, Safia, that is correct. Very good. 1 minute is over. Can you see, guys? देखिए, ध्यान से देखिए. In order to do this question, you have to analyze the different types of carbon atoms. So you can see that in the A question, we have this CH3, 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 and CH3. All of these CH3s are what? Same. And here there cannot be any replacement because hydrogen होना जरूरी है. ठीक है? Basically, we have to see the types of hydrogens, and the types of hydrogen can be seen by the types of carbon atoms. So here you can see it will only give you one product. It will only give you one product because all the CH3s are same. If you look at the B structure, then this CH3 and this CH3 is same. Then you have this CH2 and this CH2 is same. And then you have this CH2 which is different. So आपको एक product किससे मिलेगा? इस CH3 से. There will be one product from the CH2 and there will be one product from the second CH2. Now you will say, sir, how the green CH2 and the red CH2s are different? है ना? ये दोनों CH2 कैसे different है? See, this CH2 it is attached with 1 degree. ये 2 degree है. This is also 2 degree. This is also 2 degree. This is also 1 degree. Now the green 2 degree it is attached with 1 degree and 2 degree. The red 2 degree it is attached with 2 degree and 2 degree. ठीक है? That is why these three will give you different products. ये सब जो है के हैलोरीन में सेम, ठीक है? देखने की जरूरत है. This is going to give you 3 products. Let me analyze the others also. So this is also we is going to see this CH3 and this CH3 is same, and rest of the carbon. So this red carbon is different, and let us suppose this green carbon is different, and then we have the blue carbon which is also different. So it is going to give you how many products? It is going to give you 4 different products. ठीक है? Check. Now moving on. Now, these type of questions are not generally asked, but these exact questions will not be asked, but इस तरह की चीजें आ सकती हैं. ठीक है? चलिए आप कम से कम एक ट्राई कीजिए. First one, how can you convert the following? But1 से iodobutane. You can send the answer on WhatsApp, or you can just tell me what reagent you will use. But1 to 1 iodobutane. Iram, are you sure? See what major product will it give? Markovnikov, anti-Markovnikov क्या होगा देख के बताइए जरा, because it is alkene ना. Just make sure. No, this is actually a 2-step thing. Now, I told you guys to see, this is a question from NCERT. That means I have discussed in the conversions video that I asked all of you guys to watch. Okay? So this is there. Aisha, that is correct. Correct, very good. So anti-Markovnikov mein, there is only one reagent you can use. Okay? That is but. Sorry, this is but1 ene. No? It's my bad. But1 ene. There are 4 carbon atoms and the double bond in the first carbon. We will react this with, I want to go from here to here. Right? The first carbon atom should have iodine. So I will first of all react this with HBr in the presence of HNu or peroxide. Okay? It is going to give me 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon as it is. and the less substituted carbon, the carbon having more hydrogens, will get the Br. Once I get the Br, I will use NaI, that is, in the presence of dry acetone, it is the Finkelstein reaction in order to get iodobutane, 1-iodobutane. Okay? You cannot use directly Hi and H nu because it won't give you a good amount of HBr ke saath hi you can have anti-Markovnikov rule. Even if you look at anti-Markovnikov rule, I have said that it is only for HBr. Correct. Yes, Ayesha, correct. That is good. Now this question is, तो रटा होना चाहिए आपके लिए, thionyl chloride क्यों यूज किया जाता है? Then we have 1-iodobutane from 1-chlorobutane. This is direct reactions. Yes, very good, Ayesha. Answering correctly. Very nice. ठीक है. So this is a question, 1-iodobutane from 1-chlorobutane. ठीक है. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you have chlorine, and then you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, then you have iodine. So you can directly use what? NaI in the presence of dry acetone, dry ether, acetone. How do you convert propene to 1-iodopropane? Propene, that means you have 1, 2, 3 carbon atoms, and propene same as we did ना. देखिए ब्यूट 1 से iodobutane 1, anti-Markovnikov iodo. So here you will first of all do HBr. In the presence of H nu or peroxide, you will get bromine here, and then bromine can be substituted with iodine using sodium iodide Finkelstein reaction. ठीक है? Let me number it also. This is 13th. Then this is 14th नहीं किया हमने, 15th, and then this is 16th. Write the major product. Tell me for the 17th one. Send the answer for the 17th one. ठीक है Aisha, but send the answer. Send the product on WhatsApp for the 17th one. 17, 18 दोनों का आंसर आप लोग भेजिएगा इन दी WhatsApp. मैंने कुछ भेजा है. ये फर्स्ट स्टेप तो सही है आमना, बट आफ्टर दिस यू हैव टू डू NaI, राइट आमना?
Yes, sir.
Since almost 1 hour is over, now guys raise your hand जिसके ऊपर से सब कुछ जा रहा है. Guys जिनको कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, please raise your hand. What's happening? मतलब if you are not feeling comfortable in this class, it feels like you are under prepared to understand what is happening, please raise your hand. Please raise your hand if you feel you are under prepared for this class. Look, Priya,
Sir,
tell me.
actually, the 13th question and 15th question is that's difficult for me. I can't understand actually.
Uh,
Like that type of reactions, like from this to this,
what?
how will you do it like that? I don't know.
Yeah, but have you watched the lecture? Conversions.
Yes, sir. I was with all the classes.
No, 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 no. I sent you guys for a conversions. ना एक organic conversion हमने बोला था. There is a video. I mean, it's not on. I have not done that class in class. That's a recorded lecture.
No, sir. Can you resend it?
Just give me a second.
Rest of the questions I can do, sir. That two questions is very difficult.
Just give me a second. How many of you have watched that conversions lectures now? Raise your hand. Tarif has watched. Anyone else? Achha, how many of you have practiced conversions on your own, even without watching the lectures? How many of you have practiced conversions? किसी ने practice नहीं किया conversions? Okay. So guys, I'm sending that video once again. ठीक है? In the group chat itself. Okay, Mohan has, acha, what happened 17th and 18th? I have not got any answers. 17, 18th का answer आना चाहिए ना? Tell me, BR2 and UV light, ठीक है? BR2 and UV light. Br will get substituted in which carbon atom? First carbon atom or second carbon atom? Tell me in the chat. See, यहाँ भी हो सकता है ना? Here also we have alkene, here also alkene ना? sp3 मतलब alkene हो गया. So where it will be substituted, in the first carbon or second carbon? Yes, Aisha, both the answers are correct. Very good, Aisha. Very good. First carbon में it will be substituted. ठीक है. And what about in the 18th one? HBr, तो एक में हाइड्रोजन लगेगा, दूसरे में Br. So I'm talking about Br. Tell me the first carbon atom or the second carbon atom, which will get the Br in the 18th question? Yes, Iram correct. Yes, Safia correct. Very good. No, Tarif not correct. Safia, Sidra, you are correct. Safia, you are correct. See, this is a Markovnikov addition ना, यहाँ पे UV light वगैरह तो नहीं है. Markovnikov में क्या होगा? The carbon having less hydrogen will get the negative part. That means Br will be attached on the second carbon atom. ठीक है? So for 17th, the correct answer will be, write everything as it is. The NO2 will be here as it is, and then you will have CH, not CH2, rather CH, and then CH3 will be as it is. That is why ना I really like the bond line structure कि आपको ना हाइड्रोजन्स के बारे में ना सोचने की जरूरत नहीं है. ठीक है, आप सीधा यहाँ पे क्या लिख दीजिए, Br लिख दीजिए. ठीक है. For 18th question, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 carbon atoms. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 carbon atom is having CH3, and the same carbon atom will get the Br. You don't really have to think about the hydrogens. You directly write the product. CH, yeah, very good. Correct. So moving on. Here we have a mechanism question. इसका mechanism बस हम बता देते हैं आप लोग को. Write the mechanism for the following reaction. These type of questions are generally not asked right these days, but steps वाले सवाल ना MCQs में पूछे जा सकते हैं. ठीक है. So how to write the mechanism? So you have 2 carbon atoms, and then you have OH, plus you have HBr. Now this oxygen atom, it is having lone pair electrons. This hydrogen will be delta positive because it is attached with the electronegative bromine atom. So this oxygen is going to attack on the hydrogen. As soon as it attaches on the hydrogen, the Br will leave. This bond is going to be broken. And because hydrogen cannot make more than one bond, okay, that is why. Then you have oxygen, which is having one hydrogen. It is further having one more hydrogen, and here you have a positive charge. Plus we have a Br negative. Plus we have a Br negative. Now this is the first step. The second step, what happens? We have the 2 carbon atoms, oxygen. This oxygen is having 2 hydrogens and a positive charge. Now, even though oxygen is having a positive charge, the oxygen is not electron deficient. It is having the formal positive charge. Since it is sharing the electrons, it is using all the 2 electrons to form bond with hydrogen. So octet is already complete, but it is having a formal positive charge. So the greater positive charge or electropositive element, electrophilic part is this carbon atom, which will be having delta positive because it is attached with oxygen, which is already having a positive charge. And then comes the Br negative. Now the Br negative, it is going to attack on this carbon atom, and this water molecule will leave. So you will get 1,2 carbon atom, which is having a Br, plus you will get H2O. So this is the two-step mechanism for this reaction. No doubts, right? Yes or no, please tell me.
Yes, sir.
इससे सिमिलर टाइप का एक सवाल हम लोगों ने ना मतलब अल्कोहल वाले चैप्टर में किया है, ठीक है. नाउ देयर इज एन इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चंस which is not really a part of 12th standard chemistry directly, but this is initially taught in 11th standard, ठीक है. तो इस वजह से ये थोड़ा सा important हो गया है, but hopefully you guys can answer. देखिए guys, can you guys answer this? The species that attacks benzene in the following. Which species attack? Yes, Kiran, that is correct. Very good. I should think logically ना. आप इस तरह से सोचिए कि बेंजीन whether it is electron rich or electron poor, and Cl negative electron rich है electron poor, and what will happen if they are going to attack each other? Yes, Tarif correct, Amna correct. I understand what I'm trying to say. Yes, Aisha. So tell me, can A attack? No. ठीक है. Let us suppose कि आपने इसको पढ़ा ही नहीं है, ठीक है. हाँ, that is correct. Very good, Aisha. ठीक है. So just आप यहाँ पे अपना pure logic लगाइए बिल्कुल. That we are having. अच्छा, I see Madiha and Krishna Priya now. What happened, Madiha and Krishna Priya? When did you join, Madiha and Krishna Priya?
I joined it 10-12, sir, because the link, the time they said 10:30 KSA.
10:30 KSA?
Yes, sir. The one you sent in the group?
Yes, sir. Actually, the timing is given wrong. It's 10:30 UA time and 9:30 KSA, but they gave ulta.
Guys, if you see this type of mistakes in the time, see, I'm not very well versed. Even though I've been teaching for, I mean, 2 years, I don't really check the timings because I schedule the classes, na. तो मतलब I generally don't check the timings. आप लोग अगर timing check कर रहे हैं, and if you see any what I can say timings which are wrong, then आप please mention कर दिया कीजिए group में, ठीक है? दूसरे बच्चों को आसानी हो जाएगी, ठीक है guys? If anyone notices, I know that all of you see, for example, if I see the chat, then I will be just looking at okay, fine, IST. I understand that. Many of you will be doing that. But if you see that all the timings and you see there is some discrepancies, then please message in the chat itself कि थोड़ा सा वहाँ पे mistake हो गया है, ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
Now, see how to approach this question here is the Cl negative, it cannot really attack the benzene ring because it is negatively charged. Benzene is electron rich. Benzene to electron rich, ये आपको पता होना चाहिए, है ना? That's something that you will know because of the presence of pi bond. Now, Cl negative, you can see that it is what Cl negative is, negatively charged, so there will be repulsion, it cannot attack. Similarly, AlCl4 can also not attack, है ना? And you really see that AlCl3 तो यहाँ पे आके नहीं join हो रहा है, ठीक है? So the only option remaining is the D option. And now let's suppose this is the elimination method of doing MCQs. You try whatever you know, small knowledge that you are having कि benzene electron rich है, and then you are looking at the charges, and then you are seeing the product. According to product also you see that, I mean, ये दोनों options तो आप हटा सकते हैं, because these are not there in the product. तो ये कुछ catalyst का काम करेगा, अंदर अंदर कुछ होगा, ठीक है. Now there is only option remaining, Cl negative and Cl positive. So you can say that, okay, fine, Cl negative cannot attack because benzene is electron rich, there will be electronic repulsion. Cl positive will attack because electron rich benzene can attack on Cl positive, ठीक है. अब दूसरी तरीका है कि आपको ये पता है सिर्फ और सिर्फ this is electrophilic aromatic substitution, ठीक है. Now if you know that this is electrophilic aromatic substitution, that means you need to identify what is the electrophile. Electrophile will have a positive charge. Positive charge कहाँ पे? Cl positive, ठीक है. So there are many ways in which you can trace the answer in your brain. भले ही आपको डायरेक्ट कुछ सवाल आपने नहीं देखा है, बट आप फिर भी वहां पे थोड़ा लॉजिक लगा के आंसर कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. सो नाउ दिस विल हैपन इफ यू डू मोर एंड मोर टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, और वहां पे अपने सिंपल लॉजिक लगा लगा के चेक करते रहे कि आंसर सही आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है, ठीक है. नाउ मूविंग ऑन, वी हैव सम क्वेश्चंस फ्रॉम फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज. Write these questions. What is 22nd question? What will be the correct answer? What will you look at? You will look at the alkyl group or the halogen. किसको देखिएगा, किसको कंपेयर कीजिएगा, R को या X को? पहले ये बताइए, R और X. In the chat, quickly tell me, what will you compare? R और X. Oh my God, इतना टाइम लगेगा? Yes, Maria, correct. Safia, correct. Yes, very good. Yes. Now answer. Tell me the correct answer now. What would be the answer? A, B, C, D? So let us see. So when we are comparing the halogens, you have to look at the molecular weight. Higher the molecular weight, higher the boiling point will be. So the D option is correct. Now, assertion reason, boiling point of alkyl halide decreases in the order. Ri is having सबसे ज़्यादा, फिर RBr, फिर RCl, फिर RF. This is true or false? Tell me, guys. The assertion is true or false in the chat, please. The assertion is true or false? Now, if the assertion is true, Iram, then why are you answering that it will be D? The assertion is true, right? So आपने D आंसर क्यों किया है दोनों क्वेश्चन के लिए? Fia also
No,
see.
sir, it's only for 20 seconds.
अच्छा, only for 20 seconds. ठीक है. Fia, the assertion is true, right? Yes or no?
Sir, it does not increase.
What? How it is increasing, bhai? Ri is having more boiling point than RBr. RBr is having more than RCl. RCl is having more than RF. RF का सबसे कम, उसके बाद RCl, then we have RBr, then we have Ri.
So it is in the increasing order, right, sir?
अरे कैसे भाई? How are you reading this? You are going to read it like this, na? It is decreasing, na? Ri is having maximum. See, greater sign है ना?
Yes, sir.
हाँ ठीक है.
I
हाँ अब देखिए, सी दीज आर द पॉइंट्स जो आप लोग को ना फोकस करना है यहाँ पे, है ना. क्या फोकस करना है आपको? आपको फोकस करना, ठीक है, रीडिंग में मेरे कहीं कहीं पे मिस्टेक्स हो जाते हैं, सो बी केयरफुल इन रीडिंग, रीड इट ट्वाइस, एक बार सही से समझ लीजिएगा, ठीक है। ट्राई टू फोकस ऑन दीज। ये इस तरह की गलती ना आपके हर एग्जाम में आप देखिएगा एक पैटर्न बन जाएगा कि आप सवाल नहीं पढ़ पा रहे हैं सही से। आप देखिए कभी कभी ना आंसर करने में ये भी दिक्कत आती है, हम देखते हैं बच्चों को कि जैसे ये A B C D दिया हुआ है ना, एंड समटाइम्स इट इज रिटन एज ABCD। तो इवन समटाइम्स मार्किंग में भी ना बच्चे गलत कर देते हैं कि ए की जगह यहाँ पे बी लगता है उनको, या कभी कभी ए की जगह इधर उनको सी लगता है, ठीक है। तो ये सारी चीजें को भी ना मार्क करके रखिए कि ये सारी गलतियां ना हो। चलिए, देन दे आर सेइंग वंडर वेल फोर्सेस डिक्रीजेस विद इंक्रीज इन द साइज ऑफ हैलोजन एटम। क्या ख्याल है? वंडर वेल forces, it will increase with the increase in the size of halogen atom. So this statement is false. So A is true and R is false. C is the correct option. This makes sense, everyone? Yes or no? Please tell me, guys.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, अब चलिए, अब ये देखिए वाई टाइप, अगर आप लोगों ने ना वाई टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस बना के रखे हैं अगर अपने नोटबुक में, एक शीट जिसमें ओनली वाई टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चन, तो फिर आपके मतलब जिंदगी इतनी आसान हो जाएगी। सी ऑल ऑफ दीज क्वेश्चंस विल बी देयर ऑलरेडी इन योर नोटबुक। एक तो नोटबुक में होगा, वो एक शीट में भी होना चाहिए। सिंपल सिंपल हम आंसर बताएंगे सबका। गिव रीजन पी डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन हैज हायर मेल्टिंग पॉइंट देन ऑर्थो एंड मेटा आइसोमर। 10 सेकंड्स, जस्ट आंसर इन वन वर्ड। वन वर्ड, क्या मेन वर्ड है? पी डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन एंड ऑर्थो एंड मेटा आइसोमर से ज्यादा होता है। वन वर्ड, 10 सेकंड्स। 10 9 वन वर्ड जल्दी बताएं इन द चैट। रेजोनेंस तो सब में होगा ना, डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन ऑर्थो चाहे मेटा सब में होगा। नो 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 नो, रॉन्ग, शायद रॉन्ग। हायर मेल्टिंग पॉइंट, नो नॉट मेजर प्रोडक्ट, कहां से आ जा रहा भाई? यस, शाहिद करेक्ट, सफिया करेक्ट। सिमेट्रिकल स्ट्रक्चर, सिमेट्रिकल, पी डाइक्लोरोबेंजीन इज मोर सिमेट्रिकल। हाँ, स्टेरिक हिंड्रेंस नहीं, सिमेट्री। ये तो रट लो भाई, ये सारे सवाल वाई वाले तो रटे रहने चाहिए बिल्कुल। सिमेट्रिकल स्ट्रक्चर, एक शीट बनाइए सारे वाई टाइप ऑफ क्वेश्चंस का। वाई अल्काइल हाइड्स दो पोलर आर इमिसिबल इन वाटर। वन वर्ड आंसर, वन वर्ड आंसर। क्या मेन पॉइंट क्या लिखना है यहाँ पे? सिमेट्री नहीं रहेगी आंसर में, आपको मार्क्स नहीं मिलेगा, ठीक है। सिमेट्री रहनी चाहिए आंसर में। सिमेट्री बढ़िया होता है तो पैकिंग बढ़िया होता है, पैकिंग बढ़िया होता है तो वहां पे मेल्टिंग पॉइंट हायर हो जाता है, ठीक है। इस तरह से लॉजिकल आंसर्स हैं आपके पास। बट व्हाट अबाउट 25th? Alkalides though polar but are immiscible with water. What's the mean word? Send the answers in 10 seconds. 10 9 8 7। आयशा करेक्ट, आयशा ने वर्ड में नहीं दिया, ठीक है। 7
Sir,
6।
because they don't form hydrogen bond.
what
They
किया?
don't form hydrogen bond with
हाँ, तो फिर ये
hydrogen
चैट
bond.
में लिखिए ना, चैट में क्यों नहीं लिख रहे हैं आप? चैट में लिखने के लिए कहा हमने, ठीक है। तो व्हाट इज द आंसर? एब्सेंस ऑफ, तो मेन वर्ड क्या है यहाँ पे आपके? हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड आंसर में कहीं ना कहीं होना चाहिए, है ना। इट कैन नॉट फॉर्म हाइड्रोजन बॉन्ड, दैट्स व्हाई। फाइन। एक्सप्लेन व्हाई डाइपोल मोमेंट ऑफ क्लोरोबेंजीन इज लोअर देन साइक्लोहेक्साइल क्लोराइड। इसके लिए क्या आंसर है? RX बॉन्ड इज, क्लोरोबेंजीन में, टॉकिंग अबाउट क्लोरोबेंजीन, CX बॉन्ड इज शॉर्टर एंड कार्बन इज sp2। इतना आंसर कम से कम दिमाग में रखना चाहिए आपके, है ना। गिव रीजन N ब्यूटाइल ब्रोमाइल हैज हायर बॉइलिंग पॉइंट देन T ब्यूटाइल ब्रोमाइड। दोनों में चार चार कार्बन है ना, बट वन इज नॉर्मल ब्यूटाइल ब्रोमाइड, वन इज टर्शियरी ब्यूटाइल ब्रोमाइड। व्हाट इज द रीजन व्हाई? वन वर्ड, इसका तो वन वर्ड में आंसर है। वन वर्ड फॉर द 27th क्वेश्चंस। यस आयशा, वेरी गुड, करेक्ट। यस शाहिद, वेरी गुड, करेक्ट। वर्सेस सिद्रा, दूसरी चीज ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, जो आपने लिखा वो नहीं, उसके दूसरा वाला। There's another word which is no, that word is not very important. सीधा चेंज कीजिए आंसर को, आप सही रास्ते में है, जस्ट द अपोजिट ऑफ दैट वर्ड यू हैव टू राइट। चलिए 10 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1। सिद्रा इज लाइक क्या लिखे? ब्रांचिंग ना सिद्रा, एक में ब्रांचिंग होती है, एक में ब्रांचिंग नहीं होती है, ठीक है, तो ब्रांचिंग इज द मेन वर्ड, बिकॉज जो अगर आप ये देखेंगे थ्योरी में इसी तरह ये नहीं बोला जाता कि स्ट्रेट चेन जितना होगा उतना बॉइलिंग पॉइंट ज्यादा होगा, वो बोला जाता है कि ब्रांचिंग जितनी ज्यादा होगी बॉइलिंग पॉइंट उतना कम हो जाएगा। ओके फिया, फिया सॉरी सिद्रा।
Yes, sir.
वी आर मूविंग टुवर्ड्स केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, जिसमें सबसे ज्यादा सवाल है। एक दो कुछ केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज को देख के देन आई विल एंड दिस क्लास। उसके बाद हम लोग विल मीट नॉट टुमारो, टुमारो इज हॉलीडे, एंड वी विल मीट ऑन ट्यूसडे नाउ, ठीक है। सो विल मीट ऑन ट्यूसडे 26 विथ मोर। अब आपके पास एक दिन का जो टाइम है ना, जो छुट्टी मिली हुई है, कोई भी क्लास नहीं होगा, वहां पे हालोल्किन हालोजीन्स के और भी सवाल आप देख लीजिए। एंड ऑल्सो प्लीज वॉच दैट कन्वर्जन वाला, है ना, कन्वर्जन का प्लीज देख लीजिएगा, उसमें आपको समझ में आ जाएगा। टेल मी व्हाट इज द आंसर। enantiomers differ only in Aisha, Fia, Iram, correct, very good. Amna, correct, very good. Shahid, very good, correct. Safia, very good, correct. Madiha, very good, correct. ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया। डेबोरा, वेरी गुड, करेक्ट। रोटेशन ऑफ प्लेन पोलराइज लाइट, बाकी सब कुछ यहाँ पे एनाजियोमर्स का सेम होता है, ठीक है। अब चलिए, अब थोड़ा देर आप लोग ना एनालाइज कीजिए, हम स्टार्टिंग में वापस से जा रहे हैं, ठीक है। आपने कौन कौन सा सवाल को सही किया था, नहीं सही किया था, उसको थोड़ा सा कॉपी में देख के एनालाइज कर लीजिए, कहाँ आपको मेहनत करनी है, व्हाट टॉपिक्स यू हैव टू रिवाइज, या फिर उसको स्टार्टिंग से ही स्टडी करना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। द फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन वाज रिगार्डिंग क्लासिफिकेशन, एलाइलिक, बेंजाइलिक, विनाइलिक, अल्काइलिक, 1 डिग्री 2 डिग्री वगैरह। देन वी हैड IUPAC नॉमेनक्लेचर। इन IUPAC नॉमेनक्लेचर, स्ट्रक्चर टू नेम, नेम टू स्ट्रक्चर, दोनों ही, ठीक है। लुक एट योर नोटबुक्स, फ्लिप योर नोटबुक्स, मतलब इन द सेंस जो भी आपने आंसर्स वगैरह लिखे हैं अगर तो, ठीक है। देन वी मूव्ड ऑन टू अगेन IUPAC नॉमेनक्लेचर्स। से बेंजीन वाला एक था, यू कैन इग्नोर दिस वन, अगर ये आपको नहीं आता ना, तो मतलब सिर्फ ये नहीं आ रहा है आपको, ठीक है, तो आपको नॉमेनक्लेचर पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है। अगर इसके अलावा बाकी कुछ और सवाल हैं जो आपको नहीं आ रहे, इफ यू कैन नॉट डू द अदर क्वेश्चंस आल्सो, देन यू हैव टू रिविजिट द नॉमेनक्लेचर पार्ट, ठीक है। देन वी हैव synthesis of alkyl fluoride. Now we have moving towards what? The method of preparation of haloalkane, है ना, method of preparation of haloalkane, free radical halogenation, मतलब आपको आना चाहिए, तुरंत तुरंत आंसर आना चाहिए, ठीक है। All of these conversions are also from what? Method of preparation of haloalkane, ठीक है। अब यहाँ पे अगर आपको कन्वर्जन में दिक्कत हो रही है, then you will have to focus on conversions. वो एक लेक्चर है कन्वर्जन का, उसको देखना पड़ेगा। If you are having difficulty in writing the products, then you have to revisit method of preparation. If you are not even confident enough, कि आप बहुत ज्यादा confident नहीं है आंसर करने में, तभी you have to revisit and do some more questions. जो भी हमने नोट्स में क्वेश्चंस लिखाए हैं उनको दोबारा कीजिए, NCERT में जो भी सवाल है आप ढूंढ ढूंढ के करने की कोशिश कीजिए। Then write the mechanism. ये मैकेनिज्म अगर आपको नहीं आ रहा तो बस ये मैकेनिज्म नहीं आ रहा, तो इसको में ये मैकेनिज्म सिर्फ देखना आपको, बाकी सब कुछ आ रहा है, ये मैकेनिज्म नहीं आ रहा, दैट मींस जस्ट नीड टू रिविजिट दिस मैकेनिज्म, नथिंग एल्स, ठीक है। मूविंग ऑन द फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज। फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज में अगर दिक्कत है तो थोड़ा सा पार्ट है फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज का, नोट से ही रिवाइज कर लीजिए, क्वेश्चन आंसर्स आपके पास NCERT में, उसको वहां से देख लीजिए, ठीक है। एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो रीड। आप देखिए जितना आप इन्वेस्ट करेंगे टाइम ना, उतना ज्यादा आप कंफर्टेबल हो जाइएगा चीजों से, ठीक है। देखिए अगर आप वीडियो लेक्चर्स देखिएगा तो और ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल होइएगा, वीडियो लेक्चर के साथ NCERT पढ़िएगा तो और ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल होइएगा, उसके साथ नोट्स पढ़िएगा और ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल होइएगा, ठीक है। आंसर सब जगह आप कर सकते हैं, कंफर्ट की बात है, द मोर टाइम यू स्पेंड विद द टॉपिक उतना ही ज्यादा कंफर्टेबल होते जाइए। दिस इज फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, ठीक है। चलिए अब यू गाइस विल टेल मी इन द चैट, वी हैव स्टडीड 3 टॉपिक्स। फर्स्ट वाज क्लासिफिकेशन, 4 टॉपिक्स, classification, second is nomenclature, the third topic is what? Third topic is method of preparation, and fourth topic is physical properties. चलिए राइट इन द चैट कौन सा टॉपिक आपको अब रिवाइज करना है, आपने एनालाइज कर लिया, चलिए स्टार्ट कीजिए आंसर करना। 1 2 3 4, what are the topics you have to revise in the chat, please tell me. ओके रम, वन टू थ्री फोर कर लीजिए बस। ओके आमना, आमना आपको नॉमेनक्लेचर भी करना पड़ेगा, आमना नहीं।
Yes, sir.
हाँ नॉमेनक्लेचर भी लिखिए। Now write it in your notebooks, all of you guys, है ना। अब हमको चैट में लिख रहे हैं, आई हैव गॉट आंसर फ्रॉम इरम, आमना, सफिया, शाहिद एंड डेबोरा। बाकी लोग बचे हुए हैं। हाँ करेक्ट आमना। मदीहा एंड कृष्णा प्रिया लेफ्ट। मदीहा आपको तो रिकॉर्डिंग देखना पड़ेगा इसका, है ना। फाइन मदीहा।
Sir, can you please send me the recording after the class?
Not after the class, can you remind me tomorrow,
Oh, okay, sir. Alright.
because it is uploaded or in the at night also, ठीक है।
Okay.
सिद्रा ने आंसर नहीं किया। सिद्रा, टॉपिक्स, टेल मी टॉपिक्स। सिद्रा टॉपिक्स बताए। फिया, यू हैव नॉट सेंड मी द टॉपिक्स। तारीफ ने भेजा है, तारीफ ने भी नहीं भेजा। तारीफ, व्हाट आर द टॉपिक्स, सब आ गया आपको?
Yes, sir.
अरे भाई साहब, नहीं भाई फिर से देखो कौन सा आंसर गलत हो रहा था आपका। एक आंसर तो कम से कम को याद है जो गलत हो रहा था आपका।
Yes, sir, in nomenclature, in MOP.
हाँ एमओपी है ना, तो रिवाइज आंसर गलत ही
Yes, sir.
नहीं होना। क्यों गलत होगा आंसर, ठीक है, बिल्कुल गलत नहीं होना चाहिए।
Yes, sir.
सी यू हैव टू रिवाइज हेलोल्केन हेलोलिन, दैट्स फॉर श्योर, बट आप फोकस इसमें ज्यादा करेंगे, इसके ज्यादा क्वेश्चन आंसर्स करेंगे, ठीक है। Since you are not comfortable, if you have doubts then you will send it to me, ठीक है। I have got answers from इरम, आमना, सफिया, शाहिद, डेबोरा, फिया, सब सही है आपका, कोई दिक्कत नहीं हो रही है आपको?
No, sir. Actually, that chemical reaction part is difficult.
हाँ तो फिर मेथड ऑफ प्रिपरेशन में दिक्कत हो रही है ना, तो सेकंड थर्ड टॉपिक,
Yes, sir.
राइट। हाँ तो लिखिए थर्ड टॉपिक। Why are you not writing? And Deborah has second. Aisha, almost your answers were good. ठीक है, so you just need to practice a few more questions. Very good. Up now, this is how you are going to carry on. Method of preparation हम लोग का यहाँ फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज तक हो गया। देन इसके बाद है आपके पास केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज, ठीक है। केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज हम लोग इन ट्यूसडे विल बी स्टार्टिंग विद केमिकल प्रॉपर्टीज। सो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 2 days at I will say, generally it will be taking 2 days for each chapter revise करने के लिए, and for certain chapters it would also take 3 days. For example, aldehyde ketones, carboxylic acid,